Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister stated that his ArriveCan app would cost taxpayers $80,000. But in fact, it's 750 times more, over $60 million and climbing. Now, committees studying this scam have heard evidence of forgery, fraud, obstruction of justice, and breach of trust by government officials. The ArriveCan is just like the Prime Minister, not worth the cost, not worth the corruption. Will the Prime Minister finally stop the cover-up and join us to call on the RCMP to expand the investigation?
Hear, hear. The Honourable Minister for Public Works and Procurement.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And the member is correct to pointing to the important work of parliamentary committees, which are called to do valuable work to support that of the government in making sure that even in times of crisis like the pandemic, proper rules are followed and known and monitored by all public servants, including those at the CBSA.
The Honourable Member from Brantford-Brant.
What a complete, insincere answer. And it's a fraud on the Canadians. Since the Prime Minister took office, over $250 million have been given to GC Strategies, two guys working in their basement. $20 million alone for the ArriveCan. Criminality is rampant, with evidence committee has recently heard. The ArriveCan is just like the Prime Minister, not worth the cost, not worth the corruption. Fleeced taxpayers want an honest answer. Will the Prime Minister finally call on the RCMP to expand the investigation? Yes or no?
The Honourable Minister for Public Works and Procurement.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The member pointed out again correctly to the importance of investigations. The good news is that there was investigation by the Auditor General just a few weeks and months ago, and there was an important report tabled on Monday with findings that are totally unacceptable, even in the context of the worst pandemic that we have seen in over a century, the worst economic crisis that we've seen since the 1930s. The findings are unacceptable, and that's why we're going to keep implementing all the recommendations of the Auditor General's report.